Man, George Floyd riot, man, everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I appreciate you letting me get on the show, man. I'm good.
Welcome to Live on Broadway, man.
Yeah, no, I seen immediately what you was doing, and I was like, hey, bro, I got to go tap in with bro, because everything about Live on Broadway and Penn, you know, this is where my family's from, so I'm like, oh, yeah, bro, over there, let me see what's going on.
You true North Side?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a North Memorial baby, 87.
87, okay.
87.
Yeah, what school?
So I went to Hosserman, middle school I went to Hosserman, then they switched us over to Sandburg. I was supposed to go to Henry, but, you know, I went to Cooper, got in some trouble at Cooper, then brought myself over there. I was trying to play football and stuff out there.
Okay, cool. Well, man, like I said, man, Johnathan Mason, man, you keep your foot on these people's neck, man.
Fact.
Everything that goes on in the city, man, hey, man, Johnathan Mason, bring it to the front street.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, you know, I think it's pivotal right now for us as black folks, black men. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I know we talked about prior what's going on, and then there they go. What's going on? There they go. But no, and this is what you see regularly in the hood. People gonna say, "Oh, there you go," or "What y'all brothers doing?" because they see what we're trying to do. But really, how it all really started was with the police brutality. I was seeing in Minneapolis. Hold on, we in the north, but I feel like it's more racist than down south.
I mean, that because y'all Minnesota nice up here, man.
But it's fake though.
Okay, so what the Minnesota nice shit mean?
Yeah, let me explain.
Yeah.
And it's a crazy concept because Minnesota nice really means stab you in your back, smile in your face.
Okay, even with the black people though?
Yeah, even with the black folks, because we have now taken on the culture of white folks up here, Scandinavia. So, and the reason for this is and we can probably keep on seeing what's going on, but what this is because of our climate here.
Okay.
Our climate is cooler for a longer extended period of time, so you're with close loved ones or close people for a longer period of time.
Okay.
So you are more comfortable with the people that you're frequent with. So when you get out after the weather gets warm, you start interacting with a lot of people too closely because you've been around too many people. So what happens is you start smiling in people's face, you saying a whole bunch of stuff and doing a lot, and you can't.
Yeah.
And so what I've caught on to the culture up here, being from Minnesota, is, you know, they rather appease you in front, in your face real quick, and then deny you on the back end.
So, okay.
That makes sense.
I done caught a lot of that. I done caught a lot of that since I've been around Minnesota. So, okay.
And where you from again?
I'm from New Orleans.
Okay, know you, baby.
Yeah, born and raised.
Yes, sir.
Born and raised. Born and raised in New Orleans. I came up here for the tree.
Okay.
And I thought this was the most beautiful place I've ever seen in 2005.
Right.
I promise. The street, listen, when I came up here, they didn't have that park right there.
Right. It was clean.
It was clean. They was sweeping these streets. It was like, man, I promise, listen, I promise. When I came up there, my first time ever seen a nigga hop out on the police up here. I'm talking about when the police
down there you can't do that.
When the police pulled him over, the nigga jumped out like, man, what the hell? He like, what the fuck you pulling us over for? I'm telling me, my brother told me, nigga, calm down, nigga.
They'll kill you up here.
Nigga, what's going on?
But so that's crazy you said that because Minnesota has had that energy. We were talking about it earlier with Spike Moss.
Yeah.
Spike Moss in the 70s, you know, he about 80, almost 90, looked good.
Yeah.
But he was one of the brothers on the forefront to help pop a lot of that off.
Okay.
You know, up against the police.
Yeah, because y'all, one thing I give Minnesota, right? Now, it's 51 states?
Yeah, 50, about 50, yeah, 50.
It haven't been a state since George Floyd, since the 70s or the 60s, make that much noise.
Yeah, and let me tell you,
I heard you was responsible for
a lot of people know.
Hey, we gonna get into that 35W.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it because a lot of people are not. And looking retrospectively on that, I felt bad about bringing so many people to the highway where they could have lost their life. Okay, and so
yeah, because I was one on there, man.
I know, but you was out there because you seen George got murdered.
Yeah, no, I was out. True. I was out there. Is because I have been a victim of.
Many of that, all of us have.
Yeah.
Cameraman included.
They done slapped me in the face with a gun. They done put me out all in the newspaper. They done beat, especially over south.
They done beat me. Put guns to my head, lying on me. Be my friends, lied on them. So we've had to deal with that in Minnesota. And so, going back to the George Floyd thing, because I know we want to get on that, was when I was a young boy, my daddy and them from Chicago, honorary member, GDs, and vice lords, and so a lot of them brothers that came up in the 80s.
You be going off on the internet about the gang.
Yeah, and really, I got love for all gangs.
Okay.
So because all of us, many of us didn't have our. My father he died when I was younger. He got shot up here, got shot up, and so a lot of the history here in Minnesota is many of our daddies been shot, killed, locked up, put away, gang members. I was a trap baby, so I was around niggas selling dope and chewing on crack rocks and at PV Park seeing bodies on the ground. So I was already seeing that, but I always wondered why. And I asked this as a question, right? I'm light skinned, my mom was white, and I was talking about my grandma and grandpa. They was here for 30 years on the north side in the 30s and the 40s. Yeah. So the history, the lineage is here long, but I seen something different that and many people, black folks, especially around the United States, is used to being harassed by police, police brutality. So when I seen it going on here, I said, why do the police keep on messing with us?
Me here in Minneapolis?
You might not, but see, I'm from here.
I have seen Minneapolis change.
Right.
In the last, I could say 20 years, 19 years.
Yeah.
Since 2005.
Meaning getting more hood.
Getting more aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah. And I can say bad aggressive is because it took away a lot of greatness from this.
So let me tell you, the history of Minnesota is a lot of them brothers from Chicago came up in the early 80s, right? You got brothers, and a lot of the brothers before me who was applying pressure like Sharif, McAfee, Spike, Bill England, a couple of brothers that really been out here kind of applying pressure. Now, y'all see me get into it with a lot of these brothers that and it's all genuine.
I see. You know what I see?
What you see?
I just see you speak your opinion.
Right. And remember, we're all brothers.
Yeah.
Biblically, we ain't even supposed to go against each other. So this is what I'm trying to tell and teach our people is we got the power. Okay. And I showed it with George Floyd. Because I won in the fair. I beat them in court. I sued the police department. I got money out their ass. Okay? I sued Bob Crow. Bob Crow, let me tell you about Bob Crow, bro. Bob Crow said he don't care about shooting black folks. He said he shot 3 black folks and never worried about it one time. Now, this is what Bob Crow, his wife was Liz Collins. She was a news anchor at the time. John Thompson, Representative John Thompson, he was the Union Police, Minneapolis Police President. He upheld a lot of the stuff that was going bad to us.
Okay, yeah.
And so when I was marching, I knew he was one of the people I had to get up off the police force because due to the fact that he was steady allowing things to happen to us going unchecked. Continuously going unchecked. And when I say that, I mean, real cases of police brutality, real murder. And there's no accountability, no justice. So what my whole thing was, I'm saying, hold on, if Bob gonna keep popping us, what we gonna do? How we gonna get him out of here? Yeah. So I took him to court and won.
Is that the same cop that got caught with the prostitute?
No. No. And see, a lot of the police being upset with us is, Jim Hoff got killed.
That's what he's supposed to do. Can't catch the back of them.
And so, the police have had a lot hold on Minneapolis, particularly on the black folks. When you look at the numbers, this is why I'm big on disparity numbers. When you look at Lucy Laney, Lucy Laney right in the hood, right? Black kids are at 5 to 7% proficient in reading and math, literacy rate.
But that's everywhere.
But Minnesota is, let me tell you this statistic, people don't know this. We're worse than Louisiana
Oh, reading?
in math for blacks. We're 13th for whites.
I can see that now. Only way I can see that now.
This is their numbers.
No, this is why I can see that now is because in the South, the education system,
Have black teachers.
yeah, it black teachers fight. What
You're
else
gonna
do
help. You're gonna help a little kid that look like you.
Yeah, black teachers
Naturally.
fight hard.
Hey, I got my look. When I see a little black kid or a little light skinned kid
Yeah.
and a little white kid, this is why I'm a little
it don't
different.
matter. Kids don't matter.
No, their children don't matter. This is why when we're talking about gun violence,
Right.
and now we got to talk about that mass shooting that just happened in Minneapolis, the Annunciation Catholic shooting.
So
Let's
my
talk on
thing is,
that.
right, when I seen when you posted it, and I woke up that morning and I seen that happened. I seen you was there.
Right.
Right. In my first mind, I said, someone went in there and shot kids.
Right.
I didn't know a coward stuck a black kid
Window.
and shot like a coward.
Let me tell you, we blessed it was a coward.
Yeah.
Because the amount of ammo, amount of gunpowder he had could have
I
wiped them
seen
kids
it.
out.
I seen it.
But he ain't have none in his heart because, let's talk about it.
Now,
Minnesota
now, do you think?
tell you.
My question to you is that I asked at Facebook. But you know what I did?
Yeah.
I asked and I said, do you think because of his I don't want to LGBTQ.
Yeah, no, his sexuality. I'll say it.
I don't
Let
wanna
me
think.
say it.
I don't want to think.
I'll say it.
Okay.
You mean the LGBTQ community?
What's the reason? The way
No,
that he
no,
felt was the reason why he done that.
no. Let me tell you, he told you why. He said his mama, he wrote it in the manifesto. This is why I love manifestos. I always love manifestos because you can get into their mind to tell you why they did it. Because most people going to tell you why they did
But I
something.
think that'd be an excuse.
No, but let me tell you. The man got real mental health issues.
Yep.
Let me tell you, and this is where you a lot of folks don't want to go, but when it's LGBTQ,
Yep.
and you're talking trans,
Yep.
the medical terminology for trans is gender dysphoria. That's the medical term, meaning there's male and female out here. There's XY chromosomes, which is women,
Yep.
and there's XY chromosomes, which is men, and XX chromosomes that are women.
Yep.
Biologically,
Yep.
scientifically.
Yep.
Okay? So we know this, when you see a 6'7" man with a beard and some nuts on him, and he's saying, no, I'm a little kid or I'm a girl, you got a mental issue. So when we're talking about mental health, we got to talk about, it's not, if he dressing in a dress, that's okay.
Okay.
Young Thug did it. We was cool with it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
We was still saying slime.
Yeah.
Okay? We was saying, what's up, slime? And we seen Spider in the blue dress.
Yeah.
But black folks let it go. Because that's the type of people we are. We don't really care.
Okay.
We're not judgmental because we know how we've been judged.
But what made me say, right? What made me ask that, like me as a person,
Right.
I say this administration.
Right.
And when I say this administration, I mean
Trump.
Trump,
Right.
both parties
Right. The system.
giving people excuses
Right.
as a mental health.
For this. Right. And I believe they scapegoat this. Now, we got to talk real. Okay? Children have been killed. Okay? Now, when we're sitting on the north side, the biggest question is people saying, well, Mason, y'all didn't say nothing about that little black kid that got killed.
We always speak on that.
We always speak on it. We got murked. I got murked, but see, this is another thing. When you're in an environment of poverty,
Okay.
this is what white folks don't want to talk about.
Okay.
When I look out into beautiful Minnesota that you say when you came here was so beautiful, I'm from here.
Yeah.
It is.
It was.
It still is. Now, the violent, let me tell you, we got a beautiful system here, but our system now, let me tell you.
In my eyes, right here, when I came to Minnesota, right, this right here,
Yeah.
would it never stayed like this, how long have it stayed?
Okay, let me tell you. We were talking about Operation Cleanup. They dropped us off in the springtime and it's still like this.
No, it's been on the ground
Like that for like how long?
I live right here.
I know, so yeah.
It's been on the ground for shit, but since
3 months?
Since the person hit it, going right there, hit the
And it never been picked up.
Never been picked up.
This is why I want to.
Feel me, so we can get that spot going out.
So this is another thing, is you gotta be able to walk in the trenches and walk around and interact. We can't be scared of us. This is why I be getting on, and you knew I was gonna get on this.
But the reason why most people are scared right now.
Why are they scared?
This is what they scared of,
What?
right? They're scared because majority of people my age can't control their kids.
Okay, let me tell you why they can't control their kids. The fathers have been attacked.
Okay.
Financially,
Mentally,
physically,
okay,
economically.
Ooh.
Economically. Now, if I'm a black man in Minnesota, I am highly educated. I got a degree. I'm Minnesota raised.
Right.
If I go right now, I can't get no job in Minnesota. Johnathan Mason cannot get no job in Minnesota.
I know right now. I know a girl right now, just like you, highly educated.
Yeah.
Graduated from high school.
Yeah.
Right now, she was working for Wells Fargo.
Yep.
Right now, Wells Fargo ended her contract. Right now, she can't get a job. Right? Can't get a job right now in the state of Minnesota.
Let me
never
tell
heard of that.
Yeah, let me explain
Listen,
something to
I
you.
used to beg people from New Orleans to come up here.
How easy the job was. In the system, everything. Easy.
The easiest thing. I used to beg them on the phone. I used to be like, hey, I used to tell them like, man, come on, man, come move to Minnesota.
Right.
It's cool. We're gonna get you a job. We're gonna get you a housing.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, housing in Minnesota got out of control because of that.
And let me tell you another thing. We're a refuge state. I know the brothers from Katrina that came up,
Hey,
right?
Hey.
But we didn't let Mogadishu in,
Yup.
Somalia. We didn't let
El Chapo Jr.
all the Mexicans. Look, let me tell you. After
But the Mexicans been here.
they have been, but let me tell you.
Southside. Lake Street.
Southside, Lake Street.
They've been here for some years. They've been here for some years.
But let me tell you, we've been here for some years. And we haven't been able to build none because, and I'm glad we walking on this block right now because we want to talk about maybe the abandoned buildings we see.
Man, listen, let me tell you right here, right? I promise.
The Spur gas station right here, we used to, man, come on. I was
So why do you
busting
think,
on-
hold on. Okay, this is my next question. Yeah. Why do you think do they leave abandoned buildings so long?
Let me tell you,
Oh,
the owners know that regardless gentrification is coming.
Okay.
The blue line is coming right through the north side, right down Broadway.
Okay.
Okay?
I
Now,
know that. I see
now
that.
the owners know anything along this, I can get top dollar for it.
Okay.
And if I own enough properties, I can decrease the value of the neighborhood to get people to move out.
But if you move people out,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Who are you replacing the people?
You're gonna do it with urban, liberal, white folks who want to live in the city at cheaper cost than buying a house out in the country. So many people, so the reason why, the real question is, why is black people in the city, inner cities? It's because of the industrial and manufacturing area.
True, and because shit, they wouldn't even be able to. They wouldn't have a lot of things. The city would be. It would be like the country.
Yeah, but let
Black
me
people
tell you,
wouldn't live in the city.
Minnesota isn't feasible for black people to live in the country because you'll be singled out. So what happens is you say, okay, I feel safer in the
Like
city.
Anoka County.
Anoka County, perfect example. Many black folks already know, if you go to Anoka and they see y'all driving around.
So why you think this been a thing? Who was it?
This right here was, I don't know if this was the car. Was this the car lot? They just had this car. I think
Yeah.
it was the car lot right there. This was now, I don't know. It's so overgrown. It's so terrible. But they know if we can get a nonprofit to come in here, and you know I was going to talk about them colorful shirt Negroes. I'm not going to get into that.
Them Negroes that they got small offices.
No. Them brothers that be sitting outside of the grocery stores in them colorful shirts that be trying to police black folks.
Okay.
Won't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Now, I spoke, okay, no, let me give my opinion on that.
Yeah,
right?
because you got to.
Okay,
Every man got one.
so I say the drunks, cool.
Okay.
Cool, that's what they're for.
Right.
So they won't...
You don't want loitering, you mean?
Yeah.
Man, like people just sitting outside of the store and doing that. But let me tell you
Well,
about the
not
store
just sitting
owner.
outside the store doing that.
Yeah.
Just, you know, like, okay, Minnesota got a have bus stops. They be everywhere, downtown.
Right.
There's a lot of people that use alcohol.
Right.
And use not
But that's all through America, ain't it?
and mental health problems.
Mental health.
Right, but then they also got the ones that use the alcohol.
Okay.
And so that's what I thought that those people were there for.
No, let me tell you what
They
they
can't
for.
dispute it.
Let me tell you. Yeah, no, they can't. And many of them just got in trouble for shooting and having a shootout. Let me tell you what they doing. Yeah, at the store. And Mary charged them too. But this is what they doing. It's a hustle in it. This is why I call them a non-profit hustlers, because this is what they do. Me and I'm not gonna take the money. I done turned down $700,000. Everybody know I done turned down $700,000 because all money ain't good money.
$700,000 for what?
Violence prevention. This is what they doing. So, for example,
I mean, you can't prevent violence.
no, but they supposed to. So, if I know somebody, for example, okay, this is how I do it. They don't want it this way. Okay, Yaya just shot JoJo. Okay, man, who just killed JoJo? Yaya just killed. Nigga, we riding to Yaya house right now. Who Yaya people? Call his mama, call his daddy, call his brother. Now, somebody got to get Yaya and them under control, or guess what's gonna happen? He gonna get hurt, or the police gonna come get him. Now, that's the mindset that needs to happen. We can't. Now, they got switches. Now, I don't know if a lot of people shot switches. You can't. You not aiming. You can't shoot. This is why kids is getting popped in the head.
Yep.
That's why
girls are getting killed.
Girls are getting killed. Now, you got to talk about the mayor stuff. He just talked about. Oh well, the state of Minnesota talked about ghost guns. You heard about the ghost guns?
I mean, that's old news.
No, but they just said you don't need a serial number on them. Now,
hold on, but that's see what I get tired of politics here.
right.
They come with old news.
Right.
Those are old news. No one is walking around with these kids are not walking around with ghost guns.
They got real guns.
They got real guns with switches.
Real guns.
They're not. Let them get jammed.
No.
That's old.
Yeah, right. That's old.
That's old.
That's if you can't get a banger.
No, that's it. No, because they don't.
You might be really young. You might be really
They're
young.
not going to tell the truth. They had a dumbass white boy making those guns out of 3D.
Yep. That's who was doing it.
Making them out of a 3D machine.
Yep.
Selling them to our kids, getting them killed.
Yep, getting them killed.
They're not going to talk about that.
No.
They're not going to say that.
No, because let me tell you.
Getting them killed.
Now that this is another thing. I always ask
those guns don't work.
Now, let me tell you. When black folks were slaves, and this is going back to this, when black folks were slaves, did we allowed to have the guns?
No.
No. What would make, if a slave had a gun, what would happen?
They'll kill him.
Kill the who? The master, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. So in America, they didn't let us have guns. So the guns was here to keep us in control.
I thought they were fixing this.
No. Our buildings is like this all over the hood because they don't care. They don't care because they rather build cooperatives and nonprofits that align to what they tell us to do. They can't tell live on Broadway what you do.
True.
They can't talk about what we gonna talk about today.
Okay.
They ain't in charge of it. Now, if they done gave you $2-3 million and they said you got Mason on there, please don't have him talk about the money for sure, Negroes, or anything LGBTQ. He can't say gender dysphoria, and cameraman gonna have to clip it. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, shit. Like I said though, this live
But,
on Broadway.
yeah,
we're here to tell the truth.
We here to
Even if
tell. We on Newton Broadway right now.
We on Newton Broadway right now.
Fact.
At an old daycare.
On September 11, 2025.
So why do you think Broadway have? Okay, let's say this right. And I can be honest.
Yeah.
That in the Broadway
Yeah.
have the most black businesses on Broadway.
Yeah, but this is what I'm telling you. This is our end of it. This is all my argument. What's going on over there? Let me tell you. That's like the Lion King when Scar and them took over. Over there.
So who controlling the money?
Now, let me tell you. A lot of these brothers that got some names to them in the hood that y'all see me running around arguing are the people that ultimately have the control all together. This is why, let me explain this to you, because I might know your next question. There's a system that's in place, so there's stakeholders, there's gatekeepers in the hood that work with the police.
You know 3 of them?
Do I know some of them that work with? All you got to do is check the contracts. They 990s.
I just take 3 names.
Yeah.
Gatekeepers here.
Gatekeepers.
Because right.
Because I'm known for saying
okay,
names, so I say first and last name.
So okay, the train about to come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you what I'm on with that, and I'm going to break this news here on Live on Broadway. Since the train coming down on Broadway, they're going to have to sit down with me. Because it's $1 billion project that's going to come into my hood. We need 100, and I'm telling this now, I'm breaking it down. We need 100 mil for the economic development of North Minneapolis, because you're not about to destroy our community, my community, and the people and the lineage that's here. So what they're going to do is, if you're going to put a blue rail here, and we know what happens with the light rails. What's going on in St. Paul? Have you been by the light rail on Midway?
Well, from my understanding, I heard that Metro had the money. Metro had the money, and they don't need the state.
To put the light rail?
Yeah, and they don't need the
Now,
state.
let me tell you,
No,
Metro,
no,
I would have...
This what was said. Yeah. This was said, because you know I also have a business right here on Broadway. This was said. Metro have the money. They don't need the state.
Right.
Only thing that our light rails, it's not going to look like St. Paul light rail. That's like, that's this, that's that. That came out like that. That came out something like that. Flyers.
Let me tell you.
That came out of Vegas.
Let me tell you, if they don't got security, if y'all don't got free rides from the north side to there,
we don't want the drugs over here.
No. All that's going to stop anyway. That's why they mad at me.
No, this is the problem. This is the problem that the light rail going to bring to the nation.
Right.
Okay.
What you see. Right.
No, business owners.
Right.
Business owners. This is our problem that we're going to have.
Right.
Less parking.
Yep. Ain't no parking, barely no parking now.
They already took away the parking.
Yeah, the parking ain't no parking.
They already took away. It's going
So
to be
then,
less parking.
we have to see right there. When you said that, I want to document this though. We got to make sure parking's available. Ramps.
Parking? No, because they're supposed to be building a Metro Transit ramp right there by Elamines, right there by the fish.
Right. They just going to do it right there.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's right. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep. They said the transit.
I'm finna have a fit.
So, but it's going to be less parking.
Yeah.
Most of the with the drugs, fentanyl.
Yeah.
With the
And when you asked it, have you asked them what they're gonna do about the fentanyl and all that?
What the hell can they do about it?
Right.
You tell me.
What I think is this. You know, a lot of murders is going on, a lot of stuff happening.
But these don't be drug related.
Nah, remember we just got done talking about it. It's real cartels out here.
Yeah.
It's real hitters, it's real killers in the city.
Yeah, I know
This ain't everybody come up, and this is another thing. all these brothers that come up here in Minnesota soft as hell and all that, you will have your head put on a platter and they're going to bring you to North Memorial, and North Memorial ain't going to do nothing for you.
Listen, I'm from New Orleans. I know a scary nigga kill. Hear me, come on. Hear me out, hear me out. I'm from New Orleans, man. I know a scary nigga kill, man.
Hey.
Hear me out.
Yeah,
so I don't underestimate no man.
No, you can't. Never.
No man.
No, never.
No man in no state.
No, right.
But what I do say, Minnesota has become, I could say, what they say, baby Chirac.
Well, it is baby Chirac, let me tell you.
On statistics, murder rate wise, Minnesota has, I'm not going to say that they caught the same amount of bodies.
Right.
But
Per capita.
Yeah.
So per capita. So when you talk about Chicago, and I'm glad my daddy and them from Chicago, West Side, 3649 West Douglas. Okay. Everything on K-Town lawn. My grandma's house is the starter of Lawndale coming down.
Yeah.
Lil Shannon, my nephew. Yeah. Let me tell you, Minnesota is just like it, because a lot of people know if you get to Minnesota, there is extradite. So Minnesota and Chicago, they're going to extradite you quick.
Minnesota's sending a nigga anyway.
They'll send you anyway. But I will tell you this, if you get caught in Minnesota, right, you're not going to serve the same time. You might get let go. You might do 5 years or 10 years on a body. So a lot of brothers are saying, hey, look, I can really apply pressure up here. I can apply pressure. If I get bumped with something, they're only going to send me down for 5 years. Then you're only going to have to do 50% of your time, 2.5 years. You're going to be out.
Yeah.
So it's an easy play for gang. Everybody knows Minnesota is a known gangster getaway.
Getaway
How the way you go right up north. You go find, this is what brothers like my daddy did.
So do you think they based that off El Capone?
Yep. The El Capones, the Babyface, a lot of the in Wisconsin too. A lot of the stuff. Then this is going back to the school district. Because the school district, we on Broadway, and you know the school district right there at the Davis Center, right there on Girard. Now, many times people think they're getting away from bad stuff to come up here. We do got housing, we got a good system. It's a good, conducive environment for people to come up here and sit around and not do shit.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, first thing I heard.
You can get a job if you want to.
First thing I heard when I came up here was this was a one mistake.
It's one mistake. Well,
not no more.
No. Because the judges, because now it has equalized.
Yeah,
like
it's equal now.
You got it for me too. Because when I went to court, and I went to court many times, but on family stuff, right?
Yeah.
I got baby mamas.
Yeah.
So you can't play with me and my kids. So I'll take you to court, and the judge gonna know if I say 50% I'm gonna pay for it, or 50% of the kids are gonna be with me, they gonna go.
So do you think, right? Let's say 5 years ago.
Yes.
Let's say 5 years ago. 5 years ago.
Yeah, George Floyd.
Yeah, before George Floyd.
Right
Do
before.
you think that Minneapolis show hatred towards the black man?
Yes. Absolutely, because let me tell you, the numbers tell us this. You go to Rush City, you go to Faribault, you go to Oak Park, you go to formerly Stillwater, you're going to look at the demographics. There's white folks in there because Minnesota is 90% white. There's only 7% 6% black.
True.
And then it's and Latinos just passed us. So Latinos just passed us, and now.
I thought the Somalis were going to pass.
No, Somalis is on our necks. They on our necks. They right next to us. And so.
What about the Africans out there in
Brooklyn Park, they on our.
They becoming mayors.
But let me tell you, right, but
Listen,
yeah, I know how it's
Africans fucking it up out there.
Let me tell you, but this is the problem. Do you know that Minnesota, we can run a table, black folks? This is why I couldn't wait to get on live on Broadway, because I want to speak directly to the people. It ain't just about me telling them to go to the Johnathan Mason show and tune in and subscribe and like and share.
Yeah.
They gonna do that already.
Yeah.
It's about me, really, how do we collaborate and build a news network?
Yeah.
I see what you're building.
Yeah.
I see the momentum, what you're doing. And it don't got to be the biggest thing right now, I know you running through adversities like everybody else do,
Yeah,
but
true.
you gonna get through it.
Get
And it's
right
gonna be
now.
major. You got good cameraman. He showed up on time. Everything is supposed to move how it's going to because we can do it as well like that. I seen CNN News Network.
Yeah.
I made Johnathan Mason Network.
That's why I chose to walk down Broadway and do this movie.
Right.
Because I know we talk. We
Yeah,
talk
we do.
on the internet.
Yep.
We see each other, we wave, high, speak to each other.
Already.
Hell yeah. Oh, next question. Operation.
Operation Cleanup was, I wanted to start something small to let people know. And it didn't fight. Everybody want to play like they're cleaning up with the camera out there. I wanted to show y'all that I'm not finna clean up nothing on camera just because they want me to clean up. It's gonna take a village. And so and how I activate us, because I know our culture is, y'all ain't on nothing. Y'all ain't pressing nothing. Who gonna stand up? What y'all on? So that right there make us challenge. So everybody get in my inbox. Smoke be coming, but I clear it naturally with love.
So what's up with you in the church?
How you doing, man?
Man, hey, you know we on podcast right now. I told them they go.
The podcast right now?
Yeah,
Hey, live on
hey,
Broadway,
tell them,
live on
hey,
Broadway.
Johnathan Mason.
Johnathan Mason for president, goddammit.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna hit you, Bebo. Yeah. So this is what they gonna do. They gonna scream in the hood still. And I told you this was gonna happen when it comes. Now, when I'm in Mall of America, I was telling my kids this guy, I got 5 children, beautiful children. And I'm go back to your question. What you say? Yeah, he took me all the way out. Yeah, we on Broadway. They gonna do that. Gonna pull up on us.
Listen. My question is like,
You can rephrase it.
Yeah.
And careful.
Okay. No, what I was about to ask you was, what is your goddamn problem with the church?
Operation Cleanup.
With the church?
No, I don't have a problem. Okay, let me tell you about the churches. My mom and them and my daddy and them built a church.
Right.
I'm a pastor's son.
Yeah.
My dad was a gangster, got shot up in the streets, all that. But at the end, right before he got killed, he already died. We pulled it together and built a church. And I see him out in the streets taking crack pipes and doing this. So when you see me taking the crack pipes and all that, I'm following what my daddy was on. Okay, but my problem with the churches is this. Y'all got grandmama and them money every single week. Have you invested this money? Grandma can't give her money to some of her grandbabies because pastor and them say, don't rob the Lord now. You better not take none up of the Lord's hands. Then I check these pastors and they ride in.
Sow your seed.
Huh?
The Bible says sow your seed.
Oh, we gonna sow it. We done sowed so many seeds. I lay them seeds. But when we talk about offering, biblical, because I love the biblical, but nothing better than the Bible. The Bible tells us that the Levite tribe was the first one to institute tithes and offerings. The tithes and offerings was only about your agriculture, meaning you put the work in with the seed, you got a whole bunch of food, and then 10% of your food you sacrificed and gave it up to the people as an offering. None. Nigga, get your check, 10% of your check, and then pastor said, hold on, I need to see your statements. I don't think you done gave your whole 10% and you ain't paid your phone bill.
Okay, so I didn't.
That's my biggest problem. And I know some of these pastors and they fake it. And I'm because our people are getting killed. Now, is there some pastors I'm cool with? Yeah.
What pastors are you cool with?
Me and McAfee's pretty cool for the most part.
Shout
Out to McAfee.
Max said he coming on. He said he coming on. Yeah, I talked to him. He said he coming on.
Hey, look, Mac.
Come on.
Mac, hey, look, I love you, brother. He gonna post this episode. I love you. You know, it's to be serious. You applied a lot of pressure. He is. I've been in, man, so many funerals. I know his people.
I've been up here since New Orleans. That's the only church I've been to.
Yeah, Mac is a good man, and I keep telling them every time I get on a podcast, I'm gonna tell you Mac is a good man. Now, you know, in 2020 and George Floyd, it was a lot of it was a lot of controversy with me and a lot of people because I was going at the police.
Yeah.
And I ain't care about nobody's contracts, who you was cool with.
Yeah.
I don't care about Rondo being black. George just got murdered.
So what about the defund? So you pushing
No, I wasn't. No. I'm not defund the police. I was refund the police, but get the bad police out of here. Now,
yeah,
them
but
radical.
a bunch of bad police.
No, because if somebody shoot my mama or do something like that, I'm finna call the police ambulance. They finna try to pick her. And really, matter of fact, I'm gonna take a car and put me in the car and take them to the North Memorial.
Okay.
If I'm on this side, ACNC. It don't matter. If you're in the middle, right about here is about the middle. I'm going North Memorial.
You going North Memorial?
Yeah, I'm going North Memorial.
Yeah. I ain't going down there.
Oh, you get caught up in that traffic, they gonna die.
You
You gonna die.
say you gonna die.
Yeah,
You
is that
gonna
old
die,
girl?
we gonna
Hey, Brenda. No, that ain't her.
You gonna across the street? You gonna across the street, work our way back?
No, that fits some girl.
You gonna go across the street, work our way back?
We over off of Knox.
Okay,
We
so,
on Broadway and Knox.
so let me tell you,
At the one-stop deli.
In the last year, right, I watched them sell this gas station. One of our people did it. They from
They finna try to crack us.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Is they gonna if they people gonna get it?
Yeah, no. State Farm gonna cash them out.
But they
Yeah,
sold
so this one?
yeah, Amsterdam be sold in the last year.
Okay. So okay, this is another thing about the pastors real quick, because I feel like they have a group of people that are allowed to work in the facility of helping them. So why not on Sundays do your church? This is why I pulled up the sanctuary down the street. Why ain't y'all cleaning this up? And that's another thing with Operation Cleanup. How y'all, I checked the most closest churches to these garbage sites, right?
Yeah.
Why ain't y'all cleaning up on Sundays?
I mean, because they feel like they ain't their job.
Whose job is it?
Who said it? They said the city.
Okay, well, I pulled up on the city and they told me quit pocket watching. And that was my brother. That was one of my, hey, I'm not even finna do you like that, bro, because we done got cool. But I'm gonna tell you, one of my brothers, let me tell you,
What they mean, stop pocket watching?
no, my mama, this is what they did. This is what they said. So this is what happened. Operation Cleanup on 23rd and Lindale. That big ass site, I'm gonna keep pulling up. Well, everybody named mama calling me. The owner calling me, the city calling me, everybody sending everybody to me saying, just calm down. I told them, ain't no calming down until this bio cleaned up because I said so. So they didn't like it because I said so.
Right.
So I told the city, one of the head bosses, I told him, didn't I tell you to clean this up? He ain't like that. So he just kept it out there. Well, he don't know. That's exposing what you're not doing for our people.
Okay. So do you feel like, right, in the last 10 years,
Yeah.
what Minnesota has become in the last 10 years?
Okay, this was it. This is what Minnesota has become, and a lot of it is because of the work we done did. Minnesota then became the touch point for America for change.
Presidents don't like y'all governor.
No, well, Tim, let me tell you about Tim. I don't like Timmy. Let me tell you, Tim's from Nebraska. I done did my homework on everybody.
Yeah.
Jacob Frey from Oakton, Virginia.
Okay.
Brian O'Hara, that's the chief. He from New Jersey. Okay, Keith Ellison, he from Michigan. Okay, but Tim Walz is from Nebraska. The reason why I don't like Timmy is because he was focused in on making Minnesota a trans refuge state. So when I say trans refuge, this is what this means. They passed legislation to allow children to do gender-affirming care surgery. What that means is this. You allow children to be able to cut off private parts. They're allowed to take chemical castrating puberty blockers to stop their hormones from growing. That's what the shooter, Mr. Robin Westman, Mr. Robert Westman. Now, he could say he had a girlfriend too, so his girlfriend playing like she a furry, they said allegedly. So a
So
fur,
he was one of those ones.
that thought they was pets, dogs, animals. No, this is what furries is. A lot of people hear about furries and don't know. There's a group, and you don't see black folks doing this. It's really a lot of white folks doing this, liberal white folks doing this, but they don't know they genders.
Okay.
They don't know this is the mental illness I'm talking about. They dressing up as squirrels, cats, dogs. They on the ground. They out here roofing and meowing at you.
Okay.
Now, as black folks, when we see white folks acting like animals, we laugh, we playing around with them.
I laughed.
We allowing this madness to go down. We allowing the madness to go down. And by us allowing it, they gonna keep doing the most diabolical stuff ever. I fear this is one thing we've been talking a lot about race and community and stuff like that.
Yeah, because that's key. So what do you think that's gonna make? What do you think that's gonna make the north side?
Let me tell you.
No, I'm not gonna specifically say the north side.
What's gonna make Minneapolis?
What's gonna make Minneapolis
Right.
whole? Not white, black, Hispanic,
Somali,
African. What's gonna make Minnesota be the best state it can be?
The moment we accept the reality of how bad we've gotten when it comes to areas of disparity for black and brown folks in Minnesota.
Okay. So do you think because a lot of people I talk to, like, I don't like to use the word, me personally, I don't care about the word discrimination and shit like that. I really just be like, okay, cool. I be like, what I do care is, do you think that black people are being singled out when it comes down to finances, when it comes down to housing, when it comes down to just building a business, just getting the same funding, same resources, because they say the resources are here. Remember, we had this conversation. Everybody say, hey,
we know they're here.
We got money for you guys, you black people. You guys want to start businesses, but when we do the applications, I'm not gonna say the names. I'm not gonna say the road fund, but you want to come up. What do you think about the grants and stuff that they're supposed to have to help black people?
Okay, let me tell you.
Build businesses?
We have gotten to the spot where black folk, we had an incident in Minnesota, and I'm glad you asked that question, is they got the money, bro. They just sent $500 billion to Ukraine on white crime, Russians killing Ukrainians, over 2 million.
I was just telling somebody that's
Over
white
two,
on white
over
crime.
that's white on white crime. So, because they always want to talk about black on black crime,
Yeah.
because they want to shut us up. But let me tell you, I did the numbers. It would take Chicago 1,500 years at 1,000 bodies a year to catch up to what Ukrainians did in 2 years. So that's why I mess everybody up, especially white folks, because I got the knowledge, just like this.
So do white on white crime exist?
Absolutely. Chinese on Chinese, Italian on Italian, Japanese on Japanese.
Why do they?
Because when I say, well, let me tell you, when a white person shoots up a school, right, and a black person stands up and says, hey man, that ain't right. Or police killed one of us, that ain't right. They say, you ain't said nothing about black on black crime to deter you from having that conversation on what we keep seeing with our own eyes each and every day.
We don't be around the white boy to keep that.
No. This is a perfect example. This is why a lot of people in our community is joking and playing, which I advise them not to do about Charlie Kirk. Yes, Charlie did say something disparaging about George Floyd. But we got to talk about this. I had a conversation on this, and this is huge. I want to say this to you. When I was fighting for George Floyd, and I had the KKK, I had police, I had over 1,000 messages in one day. I'm talking about, nigga, you better stop. Do you know that George Floyd put a gun up to a woman and pled guilty in 2009 to robbing a woman with 5 dudes? They said, Mason, why you fighting for that? I said, because I seen with my own eyes that wasn't right what they did to that man. I don't care what that man did. The same concept that Jesus, Yeshua, Emmanuel, did for us when he said, I died for your sins. So, and guess who he was? He was from the tribe of Judah. He was Judean. He was a man with wool hair. Who got wool hair? Black folks.
Yeah.
So we
Black folks. Okay.
So
No,
we know the description. This is the big fight, though. We're having a fight right now. Charlie and them. When we talk about Charlie Kirk, there's tons of speculations. The shooter's still out, right?
Yeah. No, they don't know who the shooter is.
They don't know who the shooter is. They arrested.
So, okay. So like, now like, if they can plan out on the kids, right?
Yes.
Like, remember I told you about the kids, about the colleges
Yep.
being closed down.
Yeah, the black colleges being closed.
So what if the white? What is this?
Okay, now I want to ask you a question.
What if the white dude is saying had something to do with the white dude?
Now,
I mean, black.
black. Okay,
Excuse me,
yeah,
sorry about that.
and black.
Sorry about that.
Only we all know what that means. And we're not saying with no ER.
Yeah.
But what we saying is, you said something that's crazy, and I want to get to that major point because black folks is wondering why they mad at us today.
Yeah.
But a white boy shot up another white boy, and the white boys keep on shooting up the kids, but y'all still mad at us.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. And then when we say something, they say, well, you ain't say nothing about black on black crime. Let me tell you.
I mean, black on black crime different.
No, it is, but this is what they'll say to keep us distracted away from the diabolical shit we seeing.
Yeah.
It's because of the real core hatred for black people in America.
Okay.
Now, when I talk about the American Homestead Act, and I want black people, especially on the north side, all throughout Minnesota and the United States, because this is going to go global one day.
Yeah.
Check up the American Homestead Act of 1862. Every person, white person in America got 160 acres apiece.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
160 acres for every single white person,
So you
and they
believe?
got
So
it.
okay. So you believe in reparations?
I had a big conversation the other day ago about reparations, right?
You believe in reparations?
I do, but I
In what
also
form,
believe
though?
monetary. We need at least $700,000 apiece. I already did the math.
All the niggas.
Every single black person, if a black woman had 10 kids, every single kid gets $700,000
But
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
in land. Because I just told you
Let's talk about our
160.
people.
What?
Let's talk about our people.
Yeah. I can't. Let me tell you about the white people first. Before you get to talking about us, because we always talk about us. Let me tell you what the white people did. They ain't all got 160 acres yet.
They kept it.
And no, they didn't. They poor with us now. They are playing off of privilege on us. So you think, and privilege is fake. This is why you got the trailer homes thinking that Trump is going to save them.
So white people is 50.
No, it's only real in this system.
Okay.
This system has made it real for the poor white man to think that he's worth some when the top white man is taking everything off the top.
And they paying the same bills we paying, working the same job.
They working, and then they get mad because y'all getting $30 too? Yep, both of us is now, and it's fair. Oh, no, we don't want you to get it. Now, you might save your money better than him. Now, he see you get a brand new car, and he get paid more than you, but you pulling up at work smiling, and your wife happy, his wife ain't happy.
Yeah.
They don't want to see us with our kids.
Yeah.
It hurt a white. So many of white America who hold on to these beliefs and these this racist ideology,
Yeah.
they hate to see a black man succeed. They hate to see a black man with his kids, and this is why I go out my way.
Why do you think that?
Because they know the history like we know the history. They know we built this country. They know that we would, and I talk about buck breaking.
Oh, you talking about the whipping of the slave?
No, let me tell you what buck breaking meant.
The tying up the niggas?
No, yeah, but this is what they did. This is what they did. Any black man that got a little big,
Yeah.
you 6'4", 6'5",
Yeah.
every girl on the slave plantation, even the master wife looking at you.
Yeah, trying to get some of that mandingo.
They want Mendingo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you. They tie the man down.
Yeah.
They take his oldest son. You go in your daddy in the back. Now that's called breaking the buck. once you do this, why black men, we don't even know our history. So once you sleep with your daddy in front of your mama and your sister, ain't no more respect in the family. Every time you see your daddy, you're gonna be like this. And so when you ask the black man, why you ask the black man, to the white people, I ask them, now you ask why there's a pain between young black fathers and their kids. Because 200 years ago, we still ain't got over that you made us sleep with our daddies.
So that's why you think,
And then once we got good, after World War I, we were the fastest economically diverse group growing economically to 60. And then guess what happened? They destroyed our families with Lyndon B. Johnson, with allowing the government to give us what we, welfare, and the stipulations was the black man couldn't be in the house.
And so,
if you want benefits, it can't be a working man in the house. So the black man says, look, I'm trying, I done apply. I can't get a job. What?
What about the heroin that we do?
They put the heroin in our community.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They put it in our community because we had to slow down the economic development of black folks. We came out of slavery with all the skills.
Do you know most black men that came home from the war came home on heroin?
Yeah. My daddy and them.
Came home on heroin.
Yeah, my daddy
Came
and them.
home mentally messed up.
Yeah.
And couldn't function in the house.
Yeah.
Couldn't function in the household with the black lady.
Let me tell you, when we got out of World War II, and they put our brothers on the front line, they put them black brothers on the front line, and they put many of them died. And then a lot of these white boys from the north side, my grandfather being one of them, they was the poor white boys that came on and said, we going to Korea, we going to North, and Bergen, my grandfather and them, they got the Battle of the Bulge, they got popped. My great-uncle got popped at the Battle of the Bulge. That when they ran up in Germany and came up through the water, and they was drilling everybody down.
Do you think the poor white family still exists?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But
why is that?
Because this system don't care about nobody.
It ain't a race thing.
Is alcoholism only for whites or blacks, or is it all people?
All people.
Is fentanyl, when you go down on the south side and you see a Somali, a Mexican, a Venezuelan, a white girl from Maple Grove, and a nigga from Chicago, and they all sitting and hanging out together?
Well, now I have seen Minneapolis target the black community because the suburb kids come down here and use drugs.
Yeah, but let me tell you, and the black folks keep allowing it because that's that money that keep coming in.
But what do you want us to do?
Because this is why I want to force the corporation.
Target wouldn't even put a target on Broadway.
Right, because let me tell you, when you're in a system of poverty, when you don't give us jobs, when we built this country, but you won't think we have enough ability to come into a corporation to save our money so we can take care of our women and our children for business or for our houses so we can live a life as a man, as a human man, then you have the conditions of helicopters flying all over. You won't have the conditions of people getting shot at, bodies everywhere. You gonna see it, and they going to the hospital. Right now they're going to the hospital, and we don't know what just happened. I ain't even checking my phone. I might be breaking news right now.
Yeah, it's okay. Let me ask you a question.
That's where we're at in America.
So, okay, why do you think the black man get targeted?
In Minnesota or everywhere?
Everywhere.
Because now you asking my opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
This is why they got mad at Kanye. Okay, but let me tell you, was he really that crazy when he said that? They called him crazy because he said we the Hebrews.
I mean, that's true.
There you go. Kyrie, they tried to cancel Kyrie because he said, what if we are the real Hebrews? Now, many of us are having these conversations around Israel, Palestine,
who are the Jews? When the letter J came out, you know, I always get online and they say Jesus, his real name Yeshua.
Yeah.
The letter J didn't come out to about until 1524
Yeah.
in Italy.
Yeah.
So, hold on, if that came in 1524, what was y'all calling them before 1524?
One second. Damn, I gotta. Damn, we tap.
Fingers, Josh.
Hey, listen. Shake hands. But you got already. Yeah. You know, that's what you got already.
Yeah. You,
Okay.
yeah. Nails, fingers. I got you. I'm gonna call Johnathan Mason. I'm gonna come in, cause I, you know what? To be honest with you, I was gonna come in here because what ain't Nelly here or no? That ain't him. His daughter's the one that got killed. Cause I need brothers to stand up when these killers start killing our people and we flush them out. Cause I got Operation Cleanup and see a lot of these brothers be acting like they're doing something and doing tough, but they really not as tough as they playing like they
Let me
is.
ask you a question
Yeah.
real quick though. Where you live at?
Northside,
Where at?
46 an hour.
46 an hour. All
Yeah.
right. Where you work at?
I got my own business.
Okay.
So what I do is cultural competency for the state of Minnesota.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, how much money you spend on black community? Minus haircuts.
Minus haircuts.
Minus haircuts.
I cut my own hair. I cut
So how
my
much money do you spend in the black community?
shit. A lot of all my money. I don't really spend my money, but I spend a lot of it with black folks when they got the services I need. So when I spend my electric bill, it ain't black folks. It really ain't white folks.
But see, you're
When
talking
I
about Centerpoint. See, that's corporations. So what I'm talking about is this, right? So we can sit here and do all the rah-rah, right?
I don't do rah-rah.
So unless you spend your money with black people, then what we talking about?
What do we got as a system?
Why don't you start something?
I got that. That's why I'm trying to tell you, tap in with me. I do this, bro. I'm the one that really popped George Floyd off. I ain't never met you
I've been
before.
here. I've been here.
Who?
Nigga, me. I've been here.
Yeah, Spike and them told me that too. I don't care about
I
none
don't
of that.
see, that's old people.
That's old people.
And I'm old.
McAfee and them, all of them.
See, and I'm saying I'm old.
Sharif and them, all of them.
I grew up in the hospitality house.
Yeah.
Everything
And
I do,
hospitality,
listen,
they
hold on, bro.
just let the white man just touch on them kids.
Hold on, bro. I've been here for
The
10 years.
hospitality house just let all the white men just touch on all the kids.
That's,
I fight for them now.
don't do that. That's
Charles
that's
Moses and them said
Don't do that.
You know Charles Moses and them?
Don't do that. Don't
What
do
you
that.
mean, don't do that?
Don't
That's
do
what
that.
happened.
Don't do that.
Who did it?
Don't do that. That's
I know
not the
who.
hospitality house. That's
let
not the
him in there?
hospitality. That's not the hospitality
Who let a
house.
white man?
Don't do that.
Let me tell
Don't
you,
do
a
that.
white man,
Don't do that.
he let the white
Don't
man.
do that.
Why did the white
Don't
man
do
have to
that.
coach our kids voluntarily?
Don't
Tell
do
me that.
Who's the white man?
Eric Hansen, who touched on 60 black boys and had sex with them in their butt, and not one black man stood up on the north side. Who? Who's this? This happened a year ago. And he in federal jail, and and 3 of the black boys are sitting in jail right now because they can't handle it, and I'm dealing with it right now. So I want you on that. And then Mari, who got shot over at, Mari and Cash daughter, we looking for them killers right now. And then the 2 girls that got killed off a pin in 30, I got both of them. So I need you with me on them killers. I got 3 killers that we gonna go get. I'm for real with you.
Hold on.
Tomorrow morning I'm gonna be first thing, and I want the cameras here. I do cameras.
So then slow down.
No, I don't. What's up?
Then slow down.
What's up?
So how are you going to make a difference if you're telling me?
Ain't no how many police killed a black man after George Floyd? That's a difference. That's me. I did that.
So cool.
I did that.
So let me ask you a question though. Real shit though, right?
What's up?
So, what's more important? Somebody who died or somebody that needs education started at 6th grade?
I was at the school board meeting I go to school board meetings every state for the last 10 years.
Okay.
And I shut them down.
Okay.
Because Lucy Laney, now one black man has been to Lucy Laney, and their proficiency rates, you know what proficiency rates is, in math and reading is at 5 to 6%. I'm calling RICO charges on them white folks that play like they with us, that's 100% Democrats, but don't know who Margaret Sanger is, who started Planned Parenthood, who was a eugenist, who wanted to eradicate the black race. See, we don't even got enough knowledge in our head to know what's going on. So they don't know any of the laws in Minnesota. How many federal laws have any of these brothers changed? I changed 5 myself.
So sir. So
Johnathan Mason.
So sir, you want to argue about stuff that
building business. I'm building businesses, bro. I'm a businessman. And
I've been a businessman.
Yeah. I work with Neon, you know, we ain't gonna talk about them right now. But I'm pressing, you see, any of these owners, I don't know how many times y'all done pressed them. All these open lots, you've been here for how long? How many times? You know who owned them lots? And what's their name? let's press them tomorrow morning. That's all I'm on. But let me show you what I'm on. The 35W bridge, all them guns that was out here. See, they wasn't doing shootouts. I was doing the shootouts. I got the videos. This is what I was trying to tell everyone. We was the ones in the city, not Jamil Jackson, scary ass, not comedians, not none of them, not Spike, not McAfee. I know Courtney in them. Ain't nobody out here that was pressing like I was. Yeah, this a fact. But I got all the videos though. See this? Then let me show you this. This is, yeah, that's me. Royce and them, they was CNN, Dante Wright, that was me. Ricky Cobb, that was me. Not one, but I shut down 94 for 3 hours. I don't play no games with nobody. So when black folks playing like they doing something, let me see what y'all done did. I don't know you personally, Stinger.
So wait, hold on.
I just want to know what black folks have, what y'all doing right now.
Listen, I'm gonna say this again.
Because I catch killers. I want killers. I want the yacht dealers. I want the blue dealers. I'm on Penn and we going to Penn and Lowry. I'm the one on 23rd and Linden. This is why we doing a Broadway on live on Broadway.
I'm gonna say this again. Go down a little bit. And we rap. We can be all angry.
I'm not angry. This ain't anger. This passion.
And I get it. It's passion.
I done seen so many bodies. I done seen my daddy get his shit smacked. I done seen niggas really die in these streets. My grand, like I told him, 24 or 25 Avenue. Everything on the west side of Chicago, this is I'm saying real shit, real people, real bodies on this shit. So when motherfuckers, they get to talking all that tough shit and all that, is you ready to die about this shit today? I'm just saying anybody. Is anybody ready to go die for our people right now about them girls Mari that got killed? Because her mom and them, because guess what? Niggas right now said, you say one more motherfucking word, you're going to get your shit spot. Oh, Corey Dixon, who got killed in Maple Grove? Who ready to go talk to the cartel? That said, nigga, we killed both niggas, and what you gonna do about it? I want to see them tough niggas that's coming out on the north side. That's what I be on. So any motherfucker, low end, high end, they know it. SUBYT, Scarface, all that shit. I need y'all on the front line right now like I was on 35W. And I want all the bikers. I need all them bikers. I was begging bikers. I ain't get one, but actually, matter of fact, these white boys came out. I was begging the bike. I don't know if this is the bike group. Is this bike group? I was begging black brothers, come on, where we at? Where's the guns at? Where the pressure at?
Hey, big dog, did he pull up on me? No, he ain't never pulled up on me, has he?
No, I just met you the first time.
So wait,
I'm surprised.
Right. So hold on, big dog. So I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna say this, big dog. Now me and you can have a real conversation. So all that rah-rah and all that getting animated shit, I don't care 2 shits about that. Cool. I don't care 2 shits about that. So when George Floyd happened, let me make sure we understand each other. Hold on, big dog. Let me tell you who I am at first. And let me tell you what we do over here. Right? When George Floyd happened, the cops came and told us to come patrol Broadway. They came to my club and told us to come do that shit. You want to see pictures? Hold on. I got pictures.
Rondo's
No.
scary. I had Rondo ass scared.
See,
the police
you're
was
over talking. You're over talking. And I said you're
police
over.
Is the one that
I'm saying you're over talking. What I said to you was, what I said to you was again. They came and asked us to do this down Broadway.
I don't think
you
don't think that's big.
What's big is this.
You think that's big?
See, you want a rah-rah.
I'm not rah-rah.
What's big is this. All that loud talking shit, niggas don't care about that shit.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Exactly.
Right.
You should.
No.
We gonna make
Or
change.
working with the police. I don't give a fuck about
Who
that.
said we're working with the police?
No, when you said
what
the
I
police
said
came-
was they came and asked us to protect Broadway. Because
I was on their ass,
nigga,
though.
this is where I'm from, nigga. This is where I'm from, nigga. 15th and Upton, nigga. I went to Henry, nigga, in the 80s when it was all white people, nigga. Who the fuck you talking to, nigga? Let's make sure we understand who the fuck you talking to. My nigga, yes it is. No, because that's the same energy. So when I match energy,
I don't care about the match
so when I match energy, nigga,
but we ain't gotta match energy.
yeah, we shouldn't. Let's say this
You ain't
again.
gotta do
Let's
that.
say this again, my nigga. So then holler at me. Like
I'm
I said to
hollering
you
at you.
when I
I
was
just
calm.
said what up.
Like when I said when I was calm. Let's
You
sit
ain't
down
gotta
and
get
talk.
rah-rah.
Let's
You
sit
just saying
down.
that you talking about rah-rah.
Let's sit down and talk though.
We can. I just want everybody
That's
to
all
ride
I'm
in for these
saying.
killers. I want
That's it.
killers.
Then how we gonna do
I
that?
want that.
Then how we gonna do that?
We're gonna talk to the girl. We're gonna sit her down.
Let's sit down. Let's sit down and talk about how we gonna make change. Unless we're gonna talk about how we gonna make change.
do that
It
tomorrow.
shit don't matter to me.
Yeah, come on. We gonna do that tomorrow morning.
Talk about making change.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's
we
make
talk-
change, nigga.
Yeah, I'm on. Let's go. That's what I want.
That's all I'm talking about.
Hey, look.
Hey.
Come in.
We ain't gotta do hugs. We ain't gotta do
No,
hugs.
I do that.
Hey,
I do
listen.
hugs.
Let
I
me
do
tell you who
hugs.
I. Let me tell you who I am. Let me give you my name on Facebook, and you see what changes I make.
Yeah. We probably all know the same people anyway, so this is what we're gonna do, right?
I'm Tony Tone on Facebook.
It might be on here.
I'm Tony Tone on Facebook. So everything I ever done and the shit that I do, just holler at me. That's me.
Now you see
Now
how many
scroll.
people. You see how many people we in touch
Now
with.
keep scrolling. Now keep scrolling.
Yeah, this is what I. That's what
Now
I love.
keep scrolling.
That's what I
Now
love.
keep scrolling.
That's what I
Now
love.
keep scrolling.
No,
All I'm saying to you, big dog, just
That's
keep
what I
scrolling.
love.
Just keep scrolling.
That's what you do.
Just keep scrolling. That's all I'm saying. I'm from here, nigga.
I love it. That's okay, Minnesota soldier. That's what we ain't. The energy gotta get like this. Then when I just tell you what we be on, this how I do it.
My nigga.
Already. North side. North
For
side.
life,
Fingers.
nigga.
And I'm
For life.
screaming fingers. And I'm screaming fingers.
For life.
For life.
With a Z, nigga.
With a Z. Kings, nigga. If you tune in, this is what we do.
Hey man, this live on Broadway, man. You know,
Yeah. Y'all probably know fingers too.
Shit happen, man. Y'all already
Yeah,
know,
but
man.
yo, this is the
Like I said,
energy.
and that's what we need, though. That's what we need, though. That's what we need, man. We need people to be able to talk about what need to be done and out.
But still have love. And see, this is a lot of people don't know this in our community.
Right.
White folks would have called the police on us.
Yeah.
I do this all day. This ain't just some fun. I'm running and pulling up on black folks how we want to because we the ones that's gonna change it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers can't get like that. Was gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
And
gonna.
that's the thing about, and that's what I hate about.
I
this.
love live on Broadway because that was a good.
Man,
We
where
need
at.
this, and
This
I
is
want
where
no
we at.
editing. I
This
want
where
real
we at.
raw.
This is where we at, man. We live on Broadway.
And it's night and it's getting dusk.
Like I tell people, man, it's getting dark, man. It's getting a little bit late outside, man. Like I said, man,
Hey, fingers was the plan though.
like I said, man, we supporting the community, man.
Phil. There you go. Hey, the best. Hey, look at that man. He bad stocking. The best store he got. He got the best clothing store. One of the best.
Hey, yeah, we
Man,
win
get that
awards
man
too.
on there.
We win awards too on Live on Broadway, man. He coming? Hey, we coming, man. We coming real
Man,
soon.
they
man.
got Monte Carlos. They got everything sitting on them.
Man, yeah, man. Yeah, we
But
coming
really
with-
big. Getting back to rap though, because, and I'm glad people are able to see that. Because they see me always doing that, but they don't get to see the end part. They don't get to see us saying, I'm really gonna rock with you. And I need real bikers. And now when something happens, I got bikers coming. They coming, so we know what we doing. This isn't the standard going to the Army and sign up and you're on our team and pledging. No, you gotta show me you really Northside. You gotta tell me how much you really get in my face and show me that you breathing on me. That you serious about this. I love that.
Oh, you bring that energy out of motherfuckers.
Nigga, I love it.
Bring that energy
Nigga, I loved it. You know, I was laughing. I was so happy about that shit. Y'all niggas, and you got no difference.
So what do you, okay, so I ain't gonna lie, me and Frankie, we always talk.
Okay, cool.
We always have a conversation about developing Broadway.
Yeah.
Why can't we have the same signs hanging from the light pole around Christmas time with the lights going?
We're finna do that.
Yeah.
And we're finna do all that.
Yeah.
So I think what we do now is put a list together of the things that we want in our community.
Yeah.
And the people that cut them checks,
Yeah, because we don't want the
we need
drugs.
you to cut them checks. No, so we don't want needles, we don't want pipes and calling
Yeah,
it harm reduction.
Yeah, we don't want y'all to bring y'all fentanyl kits and leave it over
No,
here.
we want
None of that shit.
a big billboard.
Yeah.
We want a holiday dazzle type parades coming down
we want
here.
a gas station.
A grocery store.
Another grocery store. But and hey, Target has to. How can Target? How can I go to New York? Nigga got Target everywhere. What? We don't have a Target in the city that made Target what it is.
Tell me that.
That made Target. You don't have it on the north
North
side.
side, you don't got the north side.
So you say what about you that threatened by black people, right? Because guess what? It wasn't just the black people running out of Target stealing shit. No, it was everybody.
Let me tell you, when I was out there,
Do you think it's due to the taxes? They don't pay the taxes over here.
the taxes ain't really that bad in Minneapolis. They really not that bad. Minnesota really.
Well, a lot of people say. A lot of people say they don't want to have to pay that tax over here. They don't want to give it to the community. They don't want to give that tax to the community.
No, anything, and this is what a lot of people don't know about Minneapolis. Everything north of Hennepin, everything north of Hennepin is supposed to go to the north side taxes.
So everything north of Hennepin?
Yeah, Target Center, Target Field, all that money is supposed to be going to the north side, but it finds its slicky little slippery ways all the way to southwest Minneapolis every single time.
How did that up? Explain it.
I'm saying, well, you know, a lot of people say, Mason, why you fight for the north side? If you go get the southwest Minneapolis, they gonna support you. I'm not looking for support because I'm gonna tell you like this.
You looking for change?
I'm looking for change. I want north side to be the beacon for black folks to say, hold on, we beat back police brutality. That's why I told them, once that they said, what have you done? They was killing black men every May, 2 of them, at least on average, every year, and getting away with it.
I ain't gonna lie. On one of the first, when I came up after Katrina, what year that was? Remember the little kid? You remember the little kid was playing with
Tyson Nelson?
He was playing with the
Tamir Rice?
with the
No way.
He was playing with the toy gun.
And it killed him.
And they killed him.
Yeah, and so, and they, this is another thing. This is what they believe is doing. And they're gonna play the Prince. They're gonna play that age music on the north side because this is Prince. Prince from the north side. But they was killing black men and getting away with it. But this is why. Because they found the opportunity to be able to find an option. So when you have a person, when you got a person that has got a gun or a knife or anything, you can find an opportunity to kill them and get away with it. So just like if you walk across the street, right, and it's a red light, but you think you being tough, and one of these people say, you know what, it's a green light, and I'm about to punch it. Yeah, he hit you, you die, but he said, man, it was a green light, they shouldn't have been walking, oh my gosh, I feel bad. But you know it was really intentional in your heart. So that's what sometimes the police were doing to black people. So we'd be mad. They reports he's got a gun, but it's a BB gun. Instead of y'all saying, hey, drop your weapon or do all that, they just hurry up and kill you and be like, oh, he shouldn't have had a BB gun. So they did that type of stuff. But now, with the pressure being in Minnesota, police got to take a little more time or a little more diligence before they just kill somebody because they know we gonna really send it up.
So Minneapolis reform.
Yes.
So you say Minneapolis?
Help reform Minneapolis police. Now, in St. Paul, Twin City, it's a change. But I will tell you, your brothers in other states be like, man, bruh, slow down with these police stuff because you making it tight on us. Every time our police see y'all standing on police and fighting back, then the police get to work.
On police cars.
Now, and then you in Jobo City, and they say, you know what? And let me catch one black guy out here. I got him.
I got it.
Yeah. So, and you know, we can rap on that all day, but you know, I know we coming to probably near the end. But I really appreciate you, brother. Let me get on here and rap it. Yeah, we gonna keep doing this. We always gonna do this, brother.
Thank you, man. Hey, man, live on Broadway, man. Johnathan Mason, man. Hey, like I said, man, we came with a special exclusive, man. We took y'all on a nice tour straight through the north side down Broadway. Like I said, man, we are here for all good, positive things.
Yes.
You know, we just want to see our people get great, man. We want to see our people stay successful. We want to see our people grow economically. And just a little change, man.
Yeah.
Just change, man. That's all it takes, man.
Real quick, rap. I'm the host of the Johnathan Mason Show. Man, I want to thank my brother for allowing me to get on live with Broadway. Everything I see, what he doing, we right here, September 11th, 2025 on Broadway and Penn. And I just want everybody to follow this man. We're gonna clip this, but I want to make sure he get his flowers and keep up the good work, brother. I'm like I said, Johnathan Mason Show, Johnathan Mason Network. Please like, subscribe, and follow, man.
Maybe the man come walk with me.
Yeah, maybe Jacob better.
I mean, I reached out to his aide and come to
Yeah, Nick.
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 I met him.